Welcome back to That's Life with John Carver. This is episode number 395. I called this episode, It's Against the Law. Trying to defy the law of gravity leads to bad things happening, unless, of course, you create something that goes against or counters the law of gravity. Thankfully, as an example, people created airplanes and parachutes and rockets to go against or to counter the law of gravity. So obeying the law of gravity is the expectation, and defying the law of gravity is the exception. But you see, those who are exceptions choose to break the, quote, law in order to achieve what others cannot perceive. Let me say that again. Those who are exceptions choose to break the, quote, law in order to achieve what others cannot perceive. Impossible is, to a few, just an opinion. They do not see impossible as a fact. There are laws that have been challenged for thousands of years that led to creations that impacted Earth in substantial ways. The ability to question the laws that seem to be facts open doors to understanding and creativity that boggles the mind. The Earth, once upon a time, was thought to be flat. It was a, quote, law until someone questioned the law that in time changed everything. It is known in physics and other sciences that at times, when an experiment is being observed, the results change versus when the experiment is not being observed. How is that possible? It's against the law. There are blind people who hear colors. How is that possible? It's against the law. There are deaf people who can play music. How is that possible? It's against the law. Mark Lange writes, quote, "Scientists discover laws of nature by acquiring evidence that some apparent regularity is not only never violated, but also could have never been violated. For instance, when every ingenious effort to create a perpetual motion machine turned out to fail, scientists concluded that such a machine was impossible. That energy conservation is a natural law, a rule of nature's game rather than an accident." In drawing this conclusion, scientists adopted various counterfactual conditions, such as that even if they had tried a different scheme, they would have failed to create a perpetual motion machine. That is, it's impossible to create such a machine because energy conservation, again, is a law of nature. Explains why scientists failed every time they tried to create one, unquote. Many people are afraid of falling and failing because they know the law suggests that most people fall and fail when they pursue something extraordinary. Defying the law is the key to massive success. Again, defying the law is the key to massive success. The law states that, again, most people fail. The law states that most people stop after their fifth or sixth setback. John Maxwell wrote a book called Failing Forward. He writes, quote, "Procrastination is too high a price to pay for fear of failure. To conquer fear, you have to feel the fear and take action anyway. Forget motivation. Just do it. Act your way into feeling, not wait for positive emotions to carry you forward," he writes, unquote. Inventor Nikola Tesla put it this way when he wrote, quote, "A new idea must not be judged by its immediate results," unquote. If you choose to challenge a law in your life, expect pushback in the beginning. When you assume to be following the law or true or factual, makes it so in your mind. Again, what you assume to be the law or true or factual makes it so in your mind. Everything you see and hear and believe will be filtered through the law. An unknown author shared, "You must always be willing to truly consider evidence that contradicts your beliefs and admit the possibility that you may be wrong. Intelligence isn't knowing everything, it's the ability to challenge everything you know," unquote. So, the most subtle of changes in your understanding, or your breaking your perceived laws on everything, can have profound effects in your life. Your world will open up in ways that you could have never imagined. My name is John Carver. Thanks for watching.